1985, dude!
Dude!
85 was a great year.
Yeah, it was.
My dad picked me up from 3rd grade, took me over to the theater. We watched Rambo, First Blood Part 2. It's good times.
Whoa. That's a good lick.
It was a good time. All right, and his question is, first theater movie you can remember. What was the first movie in the theater you can remember seeing?
I don't know. I've been racking my brain about this since we wrote that question
Yeah.
down. I can't remember, but I remember seeing Goonies when I was really little.
I remember that too.
And
yeah,
I remember seeing Never-Ending Story when I was really little. And fuck, man. I remember seeing... Wow, there's a lot of shit, man.
I don't remember quite specifically. I know it was either Friday the 13th Part 3 or The Empire Strikes Back. It was at a drive-in. Drive-ins were these places that you could drive your car into, put a little speaker on your window, watch the movie, and watch other car windows fog up. I learned about sex at the drive-in. You people are cheated if you've never been to a drive-in, and I feel sorry for you. I truly, truly do.
You know what's cool about drive-in theaters now? The few that are left?
Yeah, very
Just
few.
dial it in on your fucking radio.
Yeah, yeah.
So you get your car surround sound.
Yeah, if you got a wicked sound system, you're set, man. So that would be that. If you could go back in time, gotta go back in time. For the remake of Friday the 13th, what would your dream cast be?
Oh, we already discussed this.
We have.
And we both came to the conclusion that the dream cast would be this, not the Sega system that flopped. That's definitely not what we're talking about here.
Sega Dreamcast.
We're talking all the survivors from the past Friday the 13ths. All of them. I don't give a fuck how old they all are now.
See, that wouldn't be a remake, though.
No. That's our thing.
That's the beauty of it.
Exactly.
There you go. If we were to go back in time to when the actual Friday the 13th remake was happening, and we could do the cast and actually stick with the remake thing, I wouldn't have a dream cast. I wouldn't go to someone saying, hey, I want you to be in the Friday the 13th remake, because when you do that, it's in their head that you came to me, bro.
Yeah.
I'm going to do it my way, bro. Okay? You came to me, which means you recognize skills. So I'm going to do whatever the fuck I want to do that I think is going to make this movie cool. Cartman would definitely be in it. I'd go to him. I'd go to Trey. For my Friday the 13th remake, I would have auditions, and I want to see how bad those motherfuckers want it. That would be my dream cast. Who's hungrier? Who's willing to say, you know what? I don't need a stunt double to be thrown out the window. Just throw my fucking ass out. Just make sure there's plenty of air in the mattress. Thank you.
No shit.
That's what I would want. Because if you go to someone, they're just... And I don't want it. I don't fucking want it.
But if we had the chance, and we had the chance to remake it or just make a sequel,
we would go sequel, yeah.
Our sequel would be Friday the 13th, The Survivors.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Alright, more questions from the 1985. Dude! How would you end Friday the 13th, Halloween, Nightmare on Elm Street? I already know how I would end Friday the 13th. I've written it, so I'm not answering that. Because I still have hope. This is one me and you wrote.
Yeah.
We still have hope that we can probably pull that off. The only clue I can give you is it ends as it began.
Yep. And Nightmare on Elm Street?
They wake up. No one goes to sleep again. There's no more time. The world is too fast-paced. Sleep is now a pill that you take while you're awake.
No,
Freddy has no reign. He's like, fuck.
No, all those kids, you know, when you're a little kid, you're afraid of the monster in the closet. Yeah. They just all be like, no, we ain't afraid of him anymore.
They all take Hypnosil from Freddy vs. Jason.
Yeah.
Everyone's on Hypnosil.
Yeah.
Freddy's gone.
Yeah.
He'd be too easy to get rid of. Michael Myers?
Michael Myers?
Michael Myers? There's no ending the boogeyman. That shit's timeless.
This is what I would do.
Well, what would you do?
This is what I would do with Michael Myers. Just like every true legend, every true fucking badass motherfucker there's ever been in the world, like Michael Jordan, Emmett Smith, certain badasses, right?
You just have him retire?
Just ride off into the sunset, bro. Just walk off.
He relocates to He relocates to a non-extradition treaty country.
No, he does not.
That would be bad.
He just takes off the mask, rides off into the sunset, and just like the Zodiac Killer, is a mystery from there on out. And he
like
goes
Jack
about,
the Ripper.
Yep, and goes about living his life. He'll become a bus driver or some weird shit.
So,
yep, that's how
I
it
like
go
that.
down.
There you go. Okay. Favorite non-horror movie? Now, we've answered that before. Mine's like Full Metal Jacket. A lot of comedies, just too numerous to list, really. So,
okay, I'll throw a few out there again.
I'll say Full Metal Jacket.
I just wanted to know a few. You don't have to just say one. You could say a few. Just full. That's all you watch? Full Metal Jacket, Friday the 13th, huh?
Yeah.
Really?
Pretty much.
I would like to tell everybody,
Haggard?
Zero Voorhees is lying to you. He's lying his ass off. I've seen his movie collection. It's pretty large. And those are not the only movies he has in there.
That's true.
I've seen it all. He has Care Bears, Rainbow Bright, all kinds of weird shit. Weird shit.
I sold the Rainbow Bright. I needed money for the new Care Bears remix editions.
Oh, okay. Okay, me, just throw a few out there. Wildlife with Chris Penn, Weird Science.
Anything with Christopher Walken.
Anything with Christopher Walken. Anything with Vince Vaughn. Fucking, let's see here.
Some Adam Sandler flicks, the early ones.
Yep, some of the Adam Sandlers. Believe it or not, some of the movies with The Rock. Even though he's kind of a terrible actor from time to time, he does have a few good gems
Chris
there.
Farley flicks.
Yep. Old gangster movies like Boys in the Hood.
Menace to Society.
Yep.
Yep.
South Central. Gang tapes. There's a lot, man. Van Damme flicks. Seagal flicks.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Bruce Lee flicks.
Oh, fuck yeah. Bruce Lee all day. Enter the Dragon and Way of the Dragon, where he rips out Chuck Norris's chest hairs. Because remember, with all your little Chuck Norris sayings, you know, every time Chuck Norris cries, a baby lives, but Chuck Norris never cries. Let me break one down for you right here. If Bruce Lee was still alive, Chuck Norris would be pregnant.
There you go.
That's all I got to say about that.
Yep.
Okay. If you could get every Jason, every Michael Myers, Robert Englund, and all the Leatherfaces in a battle royale, who would win?
Okay, well, the final four in that battle royale would be as follows. R.A. Miloff.
Tyler Mane.
Sir Mears.
Sir Mears.
Tyler Mane.
Tyler Mane.
And Kane Hodder.
Kane
That's
Hodder.
who it would come down to. Those four.
Now, my prediction for the ultimate winner, the one who's standing in the middle of the ring with the money in the bank briefcase and all that good shit.
And the belt.
And the belt.
Don't forget the belt. The Slasher Championship of the world.
I'm going to have to say Tyler Mane.
Yes, I would too.
Sheer volume is on his... Now, it would come down to Kane and Tyler. But I think Tyler has the edge, man.
Yep.
I'm just going to go with that.
Because he's about 9 feet taller than all the rest of them.
This is true. So, great questions, 1985, dude. Moving on. And a shout out to the comic book guy.
Comic book guy rules.
What do you think of the Jackasses and the new Jackass 3D?
Love it, and love it.
I think it's badass.
Me too.
Anytime anyone goes on film beating the fuck out of each other to make me laugh, hey, you got a friend in Zero.
Oh, yeah.
So, and in 3D, who knows what kind of ridiculous shenanigans are going to go on now. I mean, we've seen the trailer. Have you seen it?
Yep.
Where Bam gets bitch slapped by
oh, that big old hand.
Oh, that shit looks funny as hell. So, yeah, I can't wait for that. What do you think of the movie Haggard? Now, if you guys haven't seen Haggard, this is a badass fucking movie. I love it.
Starring Ryan Dunn, Bam Margera, Ryan DiCamillo, Rab himself, Don Vito.
You think I could use the bathroom in this speakeasy?
Oh, shit. That movie is
That movie's
fucking
hilarious.
amazing.
And it's got the best fucking soundtrack any movie has ever had.
Yeah, this is true.
Lots of selections from the wonderful band Him, and there's also some Slayer too.
And some Narkill.
Some Narkill, yeah. Wow, I think they suck. What does he do?
That movie's better than fuck.
You gotta see it. You gotta find it because it is funny.
It's not like Where the Fuck is Santa, and it's not like Jackass. This is an actual movie that they did with them acting, and it's actually pretty fucking good.
It's really good.
Remember when I first got it, I was like, let's watch this shit.
Yeah.
And we're like...
Well, that was the funny thing is I was going through that breakup, and you were like, dude, you gotta see this. And then I just felt better.
Yeah.
Because if Ryan Dunn can find another hot girl to actually talk to him, there's hope for this cat.
Oh, yeah.
And that's what it did. So
that movie's amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Amazing. A++amazing. Did you like the original trilogy of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? Who didn't?
All I gotta say is two names.
Corey Feldman?
And Vanilla Ice, baby.
Go Ninja, go Ninja, go! Go Ninja, go Ninja, go!
That shit.
It's the shit! It's better than that computer crap they came out with not too long ago.
And plus, I'm going to lay it on the line here. Super Shredder was a bad motherfucker, man. Super Shredder was fucking bad.
He's right.
I could model my life after Super Shredder. He was a bad motherfucker.
He was. That was cool. And the final question from the comic book guy. Would you do my tattoo in 2 years when I turn 18? You find a way, we'll make it happen.
Yep.
So, yes. Yes, I will. If there's one thing Zero's good at, it's de-virginizing. Moving on to Double Shot JP.
Oh, Lord.
He's got a single question for us, so we got time to squeeze it in here. If you had to pick a horror icon to die off for good, who would it be and why?
Freddy Krueger, because the Nightmare on Elm Street remake is garbage. It's worse than any of the other fucking remakes.
I would agree. If you're not going to get Robert Englund to do it anymore, then it's time to end it.
Yep.
Because you cannot have a Freddy that is not Robert Englund.
Nope.
So if I were to pick an icon to go bye-bye, it's Krueger. Because Robert Englund is where it's at. Yep. And if you don't have Robert Englund, you don't have shit.
Exactly.
All right. Let's see. Do we got some time? We got a little bit. We can do this. RBR Short Films 13. Check out his channel. He's got a little short movie called November 2nd. It's a little Michael Myers sequel to what would happen a couple days after Halloween if he was still running around and everything. Check it out. Very amusing, very entertaining. If Friday the 13th never existed, how would you deal with it? Well, very easily. It never existed. What can you do?
Oh, didn't you say you'd be a fan of?
I'd be a fan of. Halloween would be my name, my main deal.
And the same.
It would be Halloween, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and down the line.
And same for me. I'd be a fan of Friday the 13th.
So as you see, your question kind of gets null and voided out because if you say Halloween doesn't exist and Friday the 13th doesn't exist, then
we don't exist.
We don't exist, brother. And do you really want that?
And you wouldn't be watching this show.
Do you?
Or asking that question.
See, you just created a whole paradox of, holy fuck, why did I do that?
Yeah, now all the other subscribers are going to be real mad at you.
No, they're not.
Maybe.
If it never existed, yeah, then we would never exist and this whole world would just swallow into a reverse black hole and die.
A.K.A. Barack Obama.
And on that note, we're going to shoot on over. We got more killer questions.
Fold that ass.